We had an issue with Stuntman Mike while I was gone. A kind of a scary situation, actually. He's fine. Here he is. Say hi, Michael. Michael. He escaped the yard. He left the yard. And Michael does not leave the yard. He is not about that runaway life. In 8 years of his life, he has never left the yard. We have the dogs on an invisible fence system because the properties, most of the properties in Minnesota are not gated. So the invisible fence system, what it does is they wear a collar, and when they approach the perimeter, it gives them a tone. It beeps to tell them not to go any further. If they go any further, they get a little shock. The dogs never get shocked because they get shocked once or twice while they're training, and then they never do it again. And in fact, it works so well that my dogs don't even really need to wear the collars. Mogwai does because he's the absolute worst, and he will literally pace the perimeter looking for weakness, but the other dogs don't even need it. Stuntman Mike hasn't needed it for the entire time we've lived here because he remembers. And he hates beep sounds too. So he would never. He was a whole block down across the street, and he approached my neighbor who was walking her dog, and she recognized him and brought him immediately home. And we just pulled up the footage, and I'm thinking like something chased him off the property. Like he was chased by a raccoon, like something scared him. There's no way that he just walked off. So we just found the footage, and here's what happened. He just casually crosses the street. Nothing interesting over there, nothing chasing him. He just decides to take himself for a walk. And Tess and Mogwai and Smalls were waiting patiently on the front porch to be let back inside. Nobody even seemed panicked that Stuntman Mike was no longer with us. Here's my Good Samaritan neighbor returning Michael to his home after 6 minutes of God knows what. Michael, you literally have no self-preservation instincts. Oh, don't run from me. You're in big trouble. That was not good what you did. You could have got hurt or killed, okay? I was so disturbed by this. I felt like I immediately wanted to go home. I was so freaked out. And he came back covered in leaves and pollen, like he had run through bushes. And he was only gone for 6 minutes, but it was probably the longest 6 minutes of his life. And he was even sore the next day. I had to have my daughter give him this anti-inflammatory medicine that the dogs get when they get their teeth cleaned, because he was sore. He went on this epic 6-minute adventure time. But he's fine. I'm glad that he's okay, but he scared his mom. Michael was missing. I was sitting on my own cheeks. Tess. He could have got killed, Tess.